Day 3, how can white folks bring vocal work into their racial justice work? So we have talked about already getting to know your voice, your inside voice. We've talked about decentering your voice, also known as centering voices of color. And today we're going to talk about raising your voice. So I know that raising your voice is kind of like a catchphrase, right? It's a buzzword. It's really popular right now. And it is a hollow metaphor if you're not actually using your voice. If you are just typing about it, if you are just posting about it, that's not it. Props to the writers in the world, right? Wonderful work. And never, ever, anybody equate typing with vocalizing something. They're not the same thing. They will never, ever be the same thing. I'm not saying that vocalizing is better. I'm saying that they're different. They both have their places. And for these purposes, for what I'm doing here with you all, what I'm offering in this, bringing your actual voice to the table, actually raising your voice, learning how to work with your own volume is going to be so instrumental in onboarding other white people to do this work. So raising your voice is not just about volume, right? Yes, that can be ineffective. If you're someone who likes to go to rallies and marches and you want to song lead, you want to lead a song, you need to learn how to use your volume effectively, how to be with your apparatus, your vessel, in such a way that doesn't max out your vocal cords. Learn about breath, learn about all of that. That is so important. That is just that's one example of a way that can come out. Another example is speaking on your platforms, speaking on your social media, speaking in your groups, speaking in your spiritual communities about these issues, right? That is raising your voice. That is bringing your voice up to the vibration of where we're headed. That's what the raising is. It's not just about volume. It's about saying, oh, I'm not okay with the status quo. I don't want this. I'm tired of seeing people of color continually be marginalized and killed for no reason. I'm done with this. I am headed up here and I want to onboard as many white people as I possibly can because it's up to us, right? Malcolm X said, not in these exact words, but the gist, one of his most famous quotes is that white people who genuinely want to make a difference and want to do racial justice work with other white people, right? I know there's a lot of different opinions on this, but like from the man himself, like work with other white people, then from that place, may we come together from there. So raising your voice, talking about it on your platforms, talking about it in your communities, talking about it with your friends, making it cool. And I don't mean a fad. I'm not talking about like, oh, it's cool, like racial justice. Yeah, I'm talking about like, no, this shit's rad. And we have to. Like the importance of it, the gravity of it, yes, but also that it can be joyful, that it can be fun, and that especially when we bring singing into the picture, just how much more of ourselves, how much more divinity can we be connected to? How much more can we open ourselves and our voices to invite spirit in, because God knows what all of this is about, right? That's why we need to keep praying. That's why we need to keep praying out loud, because God knows exactly what this political moment is about. God knows all of what the racial dynamics that are happening right now in this country are about. So to be in a space of prayer with them and to open up intentionally around them and to make that process fun and make that something that is a priority in your day and in your communities and in your life, your social spheres, is going to up-level everything and definitely be of service. So day 3, raise your voice. Volume-wise, yes, learn about that, learn how to do that. And speaking about it in a way, just factor it into your conversations, factor it into your yoga class if you're a yoga teacher, right? Now you don't have to go, saying a bunch of quotes and like being on a sermon and everything. Maybe you do, but weaving it into everyday conversation, right? Talking about it, looking at what's uncomfortable, speaking to it, vocalizing it. That's step number 3.